how to change my mindset to achieve goals. You can change your mindset, and little tiny mindset tweaks can change your results. And isn't that what we all want? We all want better results. You want to be stronger? What do? You put in the work in the gym, you lift weights, you do your cardio, you do your stretching, and you get stronger. So what do you do when you want better results, when you want more successful results? You go into the mindset gym and you do the work and you make the changes so that you become stronger and you get different results. If you are ready to have a mindset for success, you're tired of looking all over the place for solutions that don't work, you have found the right place. And I'm going to give you several steps that you can start taking today to shift this mindset so that you can have better results. But before I do that, I want you to check and see, are you a subscriber here? And if not, subscribe. Hit that little bell so you find out whenever we drop videos like this. And go ahead and give us a thumbs up so we know that you like this video topic. We will give you more things like this. And I'll see you in just a second.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
So many people set goals and then they look back, they look at their goals and they think those are really great goals. And then you come down a little later and they haven't really made much, if any, progress. What good are goals if you aren't going to achieve them? And how can you achieve them without a mindset for success? A mindset for achieving goals, a mindset for finishing what you started. You can't. So today I'm going to give you six items that you're going to need to write down in your notes so that you remember on how you right now can start to shift your mind so that you can have a mindset for goal achievement and success. Okay, so go ahead, get pen, get paper, pencil, whatever, or open up a note on your computer, or if you don't have any of that available to you, open up the comment section here and use that as your digital notepad that you can never lose. All right, so step number one in changing your mindset so that you can achieve goals is admit that change is needed. Number one, admit that change is needed. Admitting that there is a space for growth is the first place. Now listen to the words that I said. Admitting that there's a space for growth. I didn't say admit that you've been a failure, admit that you're doing this wrong, admit this negative whatever. No, admit that you have space for growth here. I have space to grow my mindset so that I can achieve more things. Write that down. Admit change is needed, and then just write out an affirmation that change is needed. That's fantastic. I admit change is needed in order for me to have a mindset that can achieve goals. All right, the first step literally is recognizing that there's a place for growth here. There's a space that you can grow into, that you can do better. Number two is you have to identify all of the counter mindset issues. Counter mindset means what you believe is not in line with your goals. So let's just say, an easy goal that a lot of people do is weight loss. So we'll just use that as our example. This also applies to making more money, finding the love of your life, whatever. I'm just choosing weight loss because that's just what I chose today. I always like to use examples, as you know, if you watch us a lot. So to identify counter mindset, if you let's say that you want to lose 50 pounds, a good amount of weight. So let's say you want to lose 50 pounds and you've always struggled with weight. So you have this goal of 50 pounds. Let's say you weigh 250 pounds and you want to weigh 200 pounds. And you don't remember as an adult ever weighing below 125. So you may have a negative weight loss mindset that when you hit, or 225, sorry, that when you hit 225, you're like, oh, I just know I can't go any lower than this. Figure out what mindset blocks are between you and that goal. If you have a negative money mindset block, which we just did another video just last week, you should check it out, on how to tweak your mind so that you'll have a better money mindset. But let's say you do have a block in your money mindset. You say, I want to make $1 million. Well, nobody in your family's ever made $1 million before. You've never held $1 million in your hand or your bank account at one time. And so maybe there's something in there like people like me just can't accomplish this. So you need to figure out what those counter mindset statements are. And a way to do that is to literally sit down with a blank sheet of paper and just write them all down. I like to write them on one side of the paper. And number 3 is an exercise that I call flipping the switch. I've also called it poking holes. So what you do is you get that paper. There's something printed on the other side of this, but this side's blank. You get the paper and you write down all your negative money mindset items on this side. Okay. Then what I like to do is I fold it in half so that there's a crease down the middle, like make a crease down the middle of your paper. And then direct opposite of all the negative statements, I literally write the opposite or as close to opposite that I can get and truly believe, like truly get buy-in from my brain on. So if it's the weight loss thing and you write, you know, I can't go below 225, then you can look at the truth. Like you can look at all the negative and then write your truth on there. I know I can achieve greater weight loss. I know this is not my limit. Then when you're done with that, you have one sheet of paper with negative statements on the left and positive statements on the right. I just want you to go back with a red pen or a big black marker or something and just scratch through all the negative statements and out loud say the positive statements. Those are now your positive affirmations. So number 1, admit that you need change. Number 2, identify your counter mindset. Number 3, flip the switch on it so that you decide what your truth is. Number 4, you have to understand your why. With every single goal, you have to understand your why, and understanding it up here is different than writing it down. Keep a journal. Write down your why. I am doing this for this person. I am doing this for me. I am doing this so I can achieve this notoriety or I can have this thing. Just write down why you're doing it. Write it down. Number 5, you have to have a good accountability system. People need to know what you're trying to achieve so that they can hold you accountable for it, because we are really bad at being our very own accountability partners because we'll let ourselves off the hook a little bit too easily. Nobody knows what a bad day I had but me. Oh yeah, you can just go ahead and stop. You can just go ahead and do the whatever. No, you have to have a really good accountability system. If you don't know what that means, join ours. There's a link to it in the video description to the Gilded Tribe. You can join ours, come in, meet some people. All of our coaches are in there. I'm in there, and start to ask us to hold you accountable. That's what we do. And number 6, understand that the best, smartest way to start is to start small. If you start smart, you're starting small. Baby steps. When you're changing your mindset, what you're doing is you're literally getting all of these thoughts and beliefs that you have had for who knows how long, and you're trying to tweak them. So allow yourself the space of time in order to make these changes and start small. Don't expect yourself to watch a video like this, do the flipping the switch exercise that I just took you to, journaling down your why, joining the group for accountability system, and then be like, okay, why aren't my goals starting? Like, do all of those things, get into practice, but then take a breath and understand today is a day with 24 hours in it. I am a person with 2 hands and 1 brain, and I will do everything that I can do with those 2 hands and that 1 brain in these 24 hours that I possibly can, and that is going to be enough. A lot of us have a problem with limitations. We have to understand that starting small is starting smart. If this has been of help to you, give us a thumbs up. Also, make sure you're a subscriber and hit that little bell so that you know the next time that we drop a video to help you live a more successful life with lower stress and more happiness. See you next time.